Back again, guys, with some more content. Um, First thing first, like, subscribe, share. Each one teach one. Press that like button to give positive algorithm to this video and to this channel. Um, Positive affirmations are good. And when I say positive affirmations, what I mean about that is giving your input by liking this video is positive feedback, is positive energy, and it helps my channel when you like videos and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching me and listening to me. I have the singing bowl. I'm going to bring the singing bowl. If you have any earbuds, PC, if you're on a PC, whatever you may be on, whatever device you may have, you might want to turn it down because I'm going to bring this singing bowl, and I'm going to light some Palo Santo just to clear the airway so we can have good energy. Here we go. All right. All right. Set this right here so it can burn out. Now, this video is about how do you know what your purpose is? Purpose. Knowing your purpose. I've stated on one of my other videos that on my shorts that when the Almighty starts to move things out of your way, people, place, and things out of your way, when you're at a higher vibrational frequency, and those are things that are no longer serving you, the Almighty will move things out of your way. Through Almighty, all things are possible. Through the Almighty, everything is possible. To reach for, to grab for. I know this because I have been through that before. There's a reason why I'm called the Lion of Judah. Not knowing I was chosen already, but I was chosen before I came here. But through Almighty, all things are possible. And when you start to have, this is how you know you are chosen. And when you have a purpose here on this planet. When you're having prophetic dreams. When I say prophetic dreams, I mean dreams that are of things to come. The ending, the end times. Mostly what I'm talking about is the end times, just about because I really don't know much about the Bible, but I do know some, but I don't know much because I was only told to study 3 chapters. But when you're having visions and dreams, you seeing, um, hearing the Almighty. You know, when the Almighty calls for you, you hear the Almighty call. When you suddenly awaken and say, why am I here? What is my purpose? Why am I on this planet? It's when you know you have a calling on your life. When you give up trying to do things your way and finally say, oh well, what the hell? It's not going to hurt me. Almighty show me the way. That's when you know you have a calling on your life. You have a calling on your life is when the Almighty shows you things that are unexplainable, that you cannot explain, and how these things happen. And I'm not necessarily saying the things that the Almighty will be calling on you will not be a low vibrational frequency apparition. And the Almighty and the Holy Spirit and your guides are not going to tell you to speak about something sexual or talk about something sexual, or none of these things are going to be. The Almighty's not going to tell you, oh, watch out for this person, watch that person. No. The Almighty's not going to do that. Like I said before, the Almighty's going to move them out of your way. You won't have to watch out for anyone. The Almighty will make it sure that they will be moved out of your way. When you start to see things move out of your way, you know there is a purpose for your life. You know that there's a purpose. But the one thing you have to do is listen. And I'm going to tell you what I did. A lot of things of what I did. When I had a dream that I didn't understand, I always reach for the Bible. But I'm going to tell you a lot of places where you can find things. If it's pertaining to your dream, go to Isaiah. Go in Isaiah and you will find a lot of things. These things, people, you have to stop going to others to find out what your purpose is and what you are here to do, because they can't tell you, because they will be in breach of the universal law. Because any person that lead you wrong, lead you astray, they know that they're in the wrong. And know how I know that? It's because every reader that read for me, I'd never see him again. Because they know you can't send me down the wrong road. I had to find out who I was on my own, because nobody would tell me. Nobody. Because nobody wanted that burden. Nobody wanted that burden of trying to lead the Lion of Judah down the wrong road. Because that's a karmic. That's a karmic debt that nobody wanted. No reader wanted. I talked to a reader one time, and I'm talking about people not even from this state. I mean, not even from this country. I've tried reaching out to them. They will not get back with me. because they were told not to interact with me. The more higher you up in the rank, the more these people are not supposed to interfere with your path and where you're supposed to be going. And if you're chosen, and if I'm not saying chosen, if you have a calling on your life, and this is how you're gonna know if you have a calling on your life. If somebody reads for you and they start to run, and they start to go another direction, they start to avoid you, you know you have a calling on your life, because you they cannot mislead you. If they mislead you, if they take you off the course that you're supposed to be on, because you yourself supposed to find that course, not them. No one can tell you about your path but the Almighty itself. Nobody. Only the Almighty can tell you your path. But you have to listen. You have to start recording your dreams down on paper, because everything fits together like a puzzle. Everything. Everything fits together like a puzzle. You got a calling on your life, you best believe a lot of things will be moved out of your way. Miraculous things will start happening for you, and you will know that you have a calling in your life. I had to learn the hard way, and I had to learn that nobody can really tell me about my path. Nobody can really show me. Nobody can say anything to me about my path and why I'm here, who I am, why I'm here, what I've seen. Nobody can tell me that. Nobody can tell me anything. Because let's put it like this. Let's say you see something in your dream or your vision, and you would explain that to somebody. They will turn around and look at it as maybe it's demonic. But and you but you yourself, in this dream, you didn't feel threatened. It didn't feel demonic to you. So this is how I know people cannot tell you what your path is. Nobody can tell you that. Only the Almighty, and only you can find it out for yourself. But you have to be willing to let go of control. You have to be willing to let control go. Because if you don't, you will never know why you are here. You will never know your path. If you do not release control and give it to the Almighty, you will not ever know your path. And guess what? When it's time for you to leave this place, you're going to have to repeat this life over again. Excuse me. You will have to repeat this life over again. Hear me clearly. You will have to repeat this life again if you don't get it right. The only thing you can do to find out what your path is, you have to let go of control of trying to control your life. You have to let go of trying to control everything within your life. Everything. Because you have to go inside to find it. And the only way to the Almighty is through here. That's the only way to the Almighty, is through yourself. Other than that, you're spinning your wheels. I don't care what nobody tell you. The only way to the Almighty is through you. Because why? Because you are Christ's light. That's how you get to the Almighty. Through you. But you have to be broken down. Like I said before in my last video, broken down to a bag of bones. Broke down. Just like people have a traumatic trauma and they break down. This is how it has to be for the Almighty. you have to break down. You have to bend on knee. You have to completely give up control of your life, or trying to control your life, because nobody on this planet can control their life. No one. And I don't care what nobody say, there is no such thing as free will. The only ones that have free will are the ones that are created by these other beings, these fallen ones. Those are the only ones that have free will. Because the ones that have a calling in their life, they have no free will. That is no free will. When you have a calling on your life, that is not a free will. It's not. Because it's something that you agreed to in the beginning. Or you have some higher place in the heavens that you cannot remove yourself from. So which makes you not have free will. So when you have a calling on your life, you better listen. If you don't, you're going to repeat this life again and again and again and again and again until you get it right. It's just that simple. How many times do you have to come back here? I'm over this. I've lived and died several times. And even in this reality, I've died twice. And I don't mean literally, but I mean as so far as breaking down my spirit, as so far as letting go, and as so far as different events. Each event doesn't, through your awakening, each event that you go through, each period of your event, because there's several periods during your event that you go through, and each one of those events is a death. You may not think it's a death, but it is a death, because that part of you died. Think about it. Each event you go through, and once you get past that event, you died. And then there's something else come along. Then you die again. Something else come along. Then you die again. It doesn't necessarily mean you die physically, but your spirit has been broken down, because you're being broken as a broken vessel to be molded back up to what you're supposed to be, which is your higher self. But you want to strive to be higher than your higher self. That's what you want to do. You want to strive to be higher than your higher self. But you can't do it if you don't listen. You can't do it if you don't let go of control of your own life. Or try, well, you don't have control, but trying to have control of your own life, because nobody has control of their life. The only people that feel like they have free will are the ones that are these new age people. I'm an old age. My stripes don't change. What I feel, what I speak don't change. So, when you have a calling on your life, these are the things that you have to do. This is how you recognize when there's a calling on your life. When you have to get rid of people out of your life in order to move, in order to see. Everyone else, there are people that are distractions to keep you off your path. There's a distraction coming from every direction. But it's up to you to steer clear of those distractions, but become having tunnel vision and put your fix on where you're going. Don't look back. Don't look forward. Don't look to the side. Look forward, but don't look to the side. Don't look left. Don't look right. Don't look back. You got to have tunnel vision and keep going forward. Keep going straight ahead. I would recommend you to look up too, because you never know what you may see. But always keep going straight ahead. Don't look right, don't look left, and don't look back. But always look up. So, now you know what to look for. You know what you must do to find out what your life path is. What's your purpose? What the Almighty has planned for you. Got to steer clear of all distractions. If you're not headstrong, you won't make it. You have to be headstrong. That's why I'm on this channel every single day, pushing every single day, trying to put information out that others can use and it can help others. That's why I tell you guys to subscribe and share, because you don't know who this message may affect. You don't know. Somebody could be suicidal at that point. But just this one video can save somebody's life. This one video can straighten somebody out and put them on a path that they need to go on. But if you're too greedy and don't want to share out what I'm sharing with you, that's selfish of you, because you're not being of service to others. So this is why it's urgent for you to share this message, because I'm going to tell you, and as sure as I'm sitting here, and as the Almighty is my witness, that I am the Lion of Judah. I was watching a video yesterday, and it was prophecy about the Lion of Judah, and about the scepter, and about the I forgot what they call him, but he's over in Israel. But they supposedly have a scepter that they're supposed to pass off. And I want to say, let's see. Just give me 1 second. The group is called Yahudah. Now, this being has something of mine that's supposed to be given to me. And I don't think my message will reach him. But this being's name is Yahudah. And he is in Israel. But he has something that he's supposed to give to me. Now, I know a lot of things are unbelievable for some people. And I know a lot of people say, oh, that can't be. He can't be that person. He can't be this, he can't be that. The worst thing you can tell somebody is can't, or what they cannot be, or what they cannot do, or who they cannot be. I've been saying this for months since I've got my channel, since I've had my Facebook, of who I am. Now, this Yahuda, which I know my message may not get to him in Israel, but you have something that belonged to me. And it's about prophecy. I'm going to leave it here. Like, subscribe, share. Each one teach one. Listen. Write down your dreams. Pick up that Bible. Go into Isaiah. Read all of Isaiah. I'm going to tell you to read all of Isaiah. Read all of it. There's a dream that you're puzzled on and you don't understand what it means. I will look in Isaiah. Whenever I have a dream, I always revert to the Bible. And it's always, my dreams are always about prophecy, and it's in the Bible. Everything. Everything. Anyone who's came to me, anyone who's stepped in front of me, it's always been about the Bible. And I'm saying these people, that they are specifically placed in front of me. Specifically placed. So this is why I say, when there's a calling on your life, you will know it. You just have to listen. You just have to write down every dream that you have. You just have to go into the Bible and look. Where there's a lie, there's truth. I'll just put it like that. Where there is a lie, there is truth. Question everything. Because if you don't, you're a fool. If you don't question. You must question. If you don't question, how do you get the answer? If you don't ask for what you need to know, how do you get the answer? You have to question. So, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for listening, guys. And thank you for comments. And thank you for letting me know that there is a part 5 in my videos. So, like I said, sometimes sometimes I will forget things I need to say, and I'll do part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And of course, this person said part 5. So, thank you. All information I put out is valuable information. And some of it is not, a lot of it has nothing to do with the Bible. A lot of it is straight from the Almighty. So, Line of Judah, Ancestor Reliance, out.